Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting here with another mail call. This is from one of my subscribers, Adam Graham. He sent me some Paydirt from Canada and want to go through it. Now he did say it was going to have a lot of fine gold in it as well as black sands. Now I'll show you the bag here. This is what showed up. It came actually in a box in this. I'm going to open it and see. It feels like there's a double bagged in here. And it is. Another bag inside of there with some rubber bands. There we go. That's an even double bag. Man, he bagged this up. So triple bag. That's always good. So if Adam ever sold Paydirt, he knows how to bag up a product. So there you go. That is it. It's supposed to be full of some black sands. Looks good. As you can hear, I have my sluice set up. In fact, I have my Dream Mat sluice set up again. I'm going to run some more material through it. Just play with it some more before I do the review on it. So let's dump out some material. There we go. Got my pan. So there we go. Oh, nice little pile. And I will rinse out that bag at some point. So there you go. Some nice Paydirt. And let me show you what we're going to be running it through. Let me tilt this down for you. So that's it. I've changed the system a little bit. I put it into my usual gutter sluice bucket. I'm trying to convert everything into using just one or two buckets so I can store it all in one or two buckets and then use them all. Now I have changed the pitch of the angle slightly over the last time I did it, because after watching more and more videos about it, essentially at the end, the way it's supposed to work is blow everything out except for what's in the little holes. Now I might have the water up a little bit too high. I've just been playing with it back and forth. But I'm going to cut for a second, and we're going to go, and I'll put you a closer look just so you're looking at the Dream Mat and not my knees or anything else. So be right back. Alright, so like I said, this is supposed to have some good black sands in it as well as fine gold. So let's just run it through this sluice and start seeing what it catches. If you can see this, I'm sure you can. I put a small bucket in here to catch this. I will run this multiple times just to make sure I catch this all. Because if somebody's sending me some gold, I want to make sure I get it all. But let's start running it and see what happens. Now the Dream Mat was designed to catch fine gold, so I'm not seeing a problem with this as using this as opposed to my gutter sluice, but we'll see. I'm going to see once I finish this first one before I go through it again, I will check to see what it's caught, and if it doesn't look like it's caught anything, might switch over to the gutter sluice. We'll see. I just want to play with this some more. It's always good to play with some equipment a couple of times before you actually review it so you can find out all the flaws in it. Things like that. Just going to play around with it a couple times because I'm catching all the dirt so I can put it right back in there. And it's better to do this with a mail call as opposed to a review where if I mess somebody's review up, I feel pretty bad about that. Don't want to mess up a review. I don't want to mess up this either. I really don't. But I know I can recover this, so I can just keep having to pan it out. Now again, this is not going to be a Dream Mat review, but I have noticed that it's having issues clearing out these two spots right over the humps. It tends to pile up right there. Where, if I don't know if you can see it, but in all the other ones, the circles, it tends to just swirl itself out. But this is really cool of Adam to do this. You know, it's always cool when people send you something. Probably what I'll end up doing is running this again one time, or just running this material one time through the Dream Mat and then switching to the gutter sluice, just so I can learn more about the Dream Mat and how it works and stuff like that. I know the gutter sluice, I've used it probably 100 times. So once I run this, I will pull that and put that in one pan, and then I will run it all through the gutter sluice. But I'll show you that. I'll let y'all watch that as well. But I'm going to just speed this up and let you listen to some music. Alright, finished running everything, and I'm going to switch out. I'm going to switch to the gutter sluice, and I will take this, put this in one tub, and see what this recovered, and then I'm going to put the rest in something else, see what it recovered. So, be right back. So, just finished shutting down the Dream Mat sluice, and like I said, it seemed like it was catching some material. It was getting trapped, so I was going to switch to the gutter sluice. And I showed you in the little areas where it kind of goes up a hill, drops down, and then has to do a little like whirlpool action, then it goes up again. And it looked like too much was getting trapped at this top, so I shut it down. I planned on doing a second run, but through the gutter sluice, and then I got a closer look, and let me show you. So here you go. If you can see that, look at all of that gold. That is amazing. That is a lot of gold. I mean, I thought all of that was blondes, and it was just being trapped in this little sluice, but it's caught so much gold that it's actually overflowing. So I am going to go clean this out, and then I'm going to run the material a second time and see what it catches a second time. But I will show you all this in a pan in a minute. Let me go cut again, clean this out, set it up to run it again. Oh my, this is amazing. All right, this is cool. This is really cool. That's a lot of gold in that little bitty sluice. All right, be right back. All right, have everything reset up. I'm going to rerun it all through the Dream Mat again. Just wanted to show you the material I got out of it. And this is it. Now, I will say one of the complaints I have heard about the Dream Mat is that it does clog up with larger sized rocks. As you can see here, this one was pretty much filling up an entire one of those little holes. And I have seen videos also where they've said it's just like any other sluice, big rocks will get caught. But the problem with that Dream Mat sluice is the little catch holes are really, really small. So when it's running, it's really hard to take a rock out like that that's going to be buried in there. But I'll pull that one out now. Let me show you what's in here. Look at that. That is a really nice pile of fly poop. A really nice pile. So I'm going to run the rest of the material a second time and find out what it catches a second time. So I will keep this to the side. I'm going to run the material again, just let you listen to some music, and then we'll be back at my little workstation and we'll see how much gold we got from the second run. So listen to some more music and be right back. All right, this is concentrate, super concentrates from Adam Graham's Canadian Paydirt he sent me. Now again, this isn't Paydirt, it's not something that's being sold, it's just his contribution to my channel, which was really, really cool of him. So let's go through it. This is what I got out of the gold, the Dream Mat Mini Sluice, Pocket Sluice, whatever you want to call it. Just get this gold in one little corner. Show you what we got here. And this was the first run. So there you go. A nice bit of flower gold. Lots and lots of fly poop there. Then we ran it all through the Dream Mat Pocket Sluice a second time. And this is what we got from that one. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Another nice little pile. Not as big as the first one, but still a nice pile. And then the third one. This I ran it a third time just to see if there was still more gold in there. And there was. Not as much. But as you can see, a nice little streak right there. And then I have this, which is the material, what's left. I'm going to pan through this again just to see if there's more gold. So, really, really, really cool of Adam. That's a lot of fly poop to go through. But I'm going to go get it all out of here. I'm going to come right back with some more thank yous to Adam, as well as to show you the pile of gold I get out of this. So, be back one last time. All right, finished panning it all out. Amazing stuff. That was so cool. That's the first time I've ever had a sluice really, really full of gold like that. I mean, it was funny that, you know, I'm watching the sluice and I'm thinking it's just catching all the blondes, and it was just packed with gold. Fine gold, a lot of fly poop gold. So again, I really need to thank Adam Graham for that. That was really, really cool. And let me show you what I recovered. And that is it. That is a nice little jar of fly poop. Now it did have one nugget in there, and I'll show you a picture of that nugget. And that's as big as the nuggets get in that. And that was a really big, when I saw that, I was like, ooh, nugget. Compared to the rest of this, it was a nugget. And I actually had to pull those tailings. After I panned it all out, I had to put that and save it in its own separate jar, because I will have to go through it again. Because unfortunately, when I was going through it, I dropped a tablespoon of material right back into it. And so I know I lost some gold with that. So I will probably run it through something else and just have some more fun with it one day. So Adam Graham, not only did you give me a lot of fun yesterday, as well as this morning, and a long night the night before, but I will have another day of fun with this Paydirt. So that was really, really cool of you. I really appreciate it. I can't thank you enough. I did send you, of course, because you're going to be my 24 karat gold plated dime winner today. So you're going to win that. I sent you that, as well as something else. And I also have another little package going out to you with some other little knickknacks. But I can never thank you enough for that. That is really, really cool. I always, I appreciate everyone that subscribes to my channel. I appreciate everything everyone does for me. I really appreciate it. And this was just way too cool. A nice little vial. Lots of flower gold. Fun times. All right, everyone. Thanks as always, and happy panning. Oh, but before I go, I know you thought it was over, but it's not. I really have to say, I was really I'm still hit or miss about that Dream Mat Sluice. I still have to do a review on it. I still think I'm going to have to play with it a lot more. It really caught a lot of gold, but I just don't know how much gold it will catch. I have asked them. I've sent some emails off to the company. I'm waiting for that back. But I will say I was really surprised about how much gold it caught. Unfortunately, as you saw in the video also, it did catch gold 3 times. So it didn't catch all the gold the first try, but it is a very small sluice. So I'm guessing it probably caught about half of that gold in the first, if not more, probably a little bit more, but maybe 60% of the gold that I recovered total was in that first run. So not great, but I don't know how much that thing can hold. Maybe that was its maximum capacity, but it was fun. It was really fun that first time. But I still have to do some more playing around with that Dream Mat Sluice before I do a review on it. So just wanted to give an update because I'm sure a lot of people are going to ask me questions below about the Dream Mat and how I thought of it and stuff like that and why I haven't reviewed it. And I think I'm going to have to play with it a little bit more. And again, like I said, I'm waiting on a lot of questions from the company back because, you know, that helps. If you ask them about the angle and the water flow and things like that, I want to make sure I've got it down right before I do a review. All right. Now that's it. And again, thank you, Adam Graham, for not only the Paydirt and the fun and all that, but it gave me really a lot of fun with my Dream Mat Sluice. It helped me out play with it some more, and it just gave me 2 days of fun. So thanks a lot.